In grade 5, how are you doing today? I hope you're fine. Today we have a new lesson, chapter 13, lesson instructions to instructions to person. Okay. First of all, we have to know what is the meaning of okay. A fraction can be written as percent. Percent means per 100. Percent means per 100. Let me highlight it. Percent means per 100. So a fraction can be written as percent. A percent means per 100. A percent is a ratio of number to 100. A percent is a ratio of number to 100. The symbol of percent is this one. You see it, girls? The symbol that is inside the circle is the symbol for percent. Okay? Like, I have 32 green squares here from the 100 squares in the grid. This grid shows 100 squares. It is a 100 squares grid. It is a 100 squares. So there are 32 green from 100. So there are 32% of the squares are green. 30 over 100 are green, which means 32% are green. 32. So 32 out of 100. So the fraction is 32 over 100. So it is written as percent, 32%. 32% of the grid is green. Okay, girls? Let me draw this. Okay? Again, 32 of the squares are green. So if I want to write it as a fraction, so it will be 32 over 100. If I want to write it as percent, it will be 32%. 30% of the grid is green. Okay. What about the red? There are 6 out of 100 that are red. If I want to write it as fraction, so it will be 6 over 100. If I want to write it as percent, so it will be 6%. 6% of the grid is red. So you know how you translate everything to what is required. If you are required to write the green parts to fraction, yes, it is easy. They are 32 from 100. So I write in the numerator the number, and I write in the denominator the whole, all the grid, all the squares in the grid. If it is required from you to write the percent, you will just take the numerator and add the percent sign, symbol. Okay? If it is required from you to write the percent, you're going to take the numerator and put the percent symbol. If the denominator is 100, only if the denominator is 100. If the denominator is not 100, we have another way. Okay, girls? To write a fraction with a denominator that is a factor of 100 as a percent. As I told you here, if I have 32 over 100 and I want to write it as a percent, I will take 32 as it is, and add to it the percent sign. I will take 32 as it is, and I will add to it the percent sign. Only if I have in the denominator 100. Only if I have in the denominator 100. The teacher, if I don't have 100, can I take the number as it is and add the percent symbol? Of course no. Of course no. Again, I will ask the same question. If I don't have 100 in the denominator, can I take the number as it is and add the percent symbol? Of course no. Of course no. I can't. Impossible. What I will do? This is the first part here on the left. To write a fraction with a denominator that is a factor of 100 as percent, write an equivalent fraction with a denominator of 100. If I have 3 over 25 and I want to write this fraction as a percent, write the fraction as a percent. 3 over 25. Can I write it 3%? Tell me yes or no. Can I write it 3%? Tell me, girls, yes or no? Am I correct or wrong?
No.
No, of course no. Because in the denominator, I don't have 100. If I have 100, yes, I can write 3%. But in the denominator, I have 25. So I have to change the 25 to 100. So I have to change the 25 to 100. So how I will change the 25 to 100? How am I going to change the 25 to 100? I am going to write an equivalent fraction. What is equivalent fraction? I'm going to multiply the numerator and the denominator. I'm going to multiply up and down by the same number. So I will get 100 in the denominator. Again, I'm going to write an equivalent fraction. I'm going to multiply the numerator and the denominator by the same number. Again, I'm going to multiply up and down by the same number. So I will get 100 in the denominator. So I will keep guessing. 25 times 2, it will be 25 times 3, it will be 75. 25 times 4, yes, it's 100. And it is the same way of guessing when I divide 100 by 25. You remember, girls, when we used to divide by 2-digit divisor? You remember, girls? When I write here, for example, 100, when I write here 25, and we said we have to do so many trials so we can get the final answer, like I will take here 10 and I will take here 2. Then and 2. Do I have 10 in multiplication table of 2? Yes, it is 5. So I will try to multiply 25 by 5. It will be 125. So I will take a less number. So I will take 4. 25 by 4, so it will be 100. So I will write here 4. Okay, girls? So how I will get the number that I will multiply the numerator and the denominator to get 100, I'm going to divide 100 by the denominator. I'm going to divide 100 by the denominator. And I revised now how we're going to divide 100 by the denominator. I'm going to review dividing long division by 2 divisors before you answer this lesson. I reviewed or I revised here a small one, but I have a limited time. But you have to review and revise well the long division with 2 divisors. Okay, girls? Here, fast, as we used to do before. 100 divided by 25. I will take the first one here and the first 2 here, 10 and 2. And I will ask myself, do I have 10 in multiplication table of 2? Yes, I have. It is 5. So I'm going to try 25 by 2. So it will be 125. 125 is greater. Okay, girls? Please review this lesson before you will enter lesson 13.4. Okay, girls? Because or you're going to do the opposite. You will guess 25 by 2, it is 50, 25 by 3, it is 75, 25 by 4, it is 100. So you have 2 choices, to divide 100 by 25 or to keep guessing starting by 2. You have 2 ways, this one or this one. Okay? So you will divide 100 here by 25, you will get 4. Or you're going to multiply 25 by 4 to get 100. So now you know that you're going to multiply 25 by 4 to get 100. So in the numerator, you're going to multiply it by 4 also, because you cannot do an action in the denominator without doing this action in the numerator. So 3 multiplied by 4 is 12. So now I got 100 in the denominator. So now it's easy. So now it's easy to put the percent symbol. Why? Because I have 100 in the denominator. Again, I'm going to say it. If I don't have 100 in the denominator, I have, for example, 25. And so what I'm going to do, I cannot say 3%. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to do 2 things. Whether I'm going to do to multiply 25 by 2 or 3 or 4 to keep guessing till you find 100, or to divide 100 by 25 to get a number. This number you're going to multiply it by 25 and to multiply it by 3. Okay, to get 100 in the denominator. Okay, but please, girls, when you get this number, don't forget to multiply it also in the numerator. When you get 100 in the denominator, it is easy to add the percent symbol here. Here, I have another step to write a percent as a fraction. Like 80%, write the fraction in the simplest form. I have 80%, and I want to write it as a fraction. What I'm going to do, drop the percent symbol. Drop the percent symbol. Drop it. Drop it, okay? then write the number as the numerator and 100 as the denominator. So the first step is drop the person symbol. Drop it. Cross it as if it is not here. And write this number as the numerator and write the denominator of 100. So it will be 80 over 100. So then I'm going to simplify. Divide by 20, divide by 20, it will be 4 over 5. Okay, girls, let's solve some questions. Okay. Number 1, tell what fractional part of the grid is shaped by fraction as percent. Okay, here, instead of counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, this grid is 100 grid. And it is divided into 10. So each one of those 10. So 10, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. So I have here 25. The fraction here is what? 25. So if I want to write it as percent, it is easy to write. Why? Because I have the denominator of 100. So I will write 25 and the percent 5. Okay, this one, number 2. Who will answer me number 2? Who wants to answer?
Me.
Lian. Okay, because Lian, I haven't heard any answers from Lian long ago. Huh, Lian, count with me. 10, 10,
20,
20.
30, 40.
Excellent. 30, 40. So my answer here will be 40 over 100. So can I change it easily to percent? It will be 40% easily. Why? Because I have here 100 in the denominator. Who will answer number 3?
Me,
teacher. Can I solve, Jana?
No, me, Miral.
Okay, Miral and Jana. Huh.
Yes.
Okay, Miral, count.
10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70.
71, 72, 73,
73,
74, 75. Oh, no, wait. Wait. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60.
60.
62, 63, 64, 65, 66. Your answer is
66.
Okay, can you change it easily to percent?
Yes.
Why, Mira?
66 degree.
Why?
Because
you have 100 in the denominator.
Yes.
Three girls?
Yes, teacher. It's easy.
Oh my God.
Okay. Okay. This one, not easy.
Why, teacher?
I will not say hard, I will say easy. Okay. Number 4. Write as percent. Jana Amer. Number 4.
Yes.
Can I write 3%?
What?
3%?
Teacher, when you are talking, there is a noise making some, like a noise.
Maybe another girl. I don't know from another girl. Okay. Girls, come on. And there is a sound of birds also. Who has birds? Lion? Who has birds? Okay. Let me solve number 4. I will solve number 4. I have 3 over 4 and I want to write percent, but I cannot write 3% because I don't have 100 in the denominator. So I have to change 4 to 100 in the denominator. How I'm going to change 4 into 100 in the denominator? I will divide 100 by 4 because it is hard for me in this case to keep guessing 4 times 2, 4 times 10, 4 times 20. It's hard to keep guessing. So here I'm going to divide 100 by 4. By 4. Okay, girls. So I will say I will first.
Yes, teacher.
Do I have 1 as a product in multiplication table of 4? No, I don't have. So I will write here 0. So I will write here 0. Then I will take 10. So I will take here I don't know why Dean, your sister is in the same room. I don't know. So I will take 10. So 10. Do I have 10? No, I don't have. So what is near and less? So it is 8, which is 2. So I'm going to write down 8. It's hard a little bit to write the, so it's 8. 8. Then I'm going to subtract. So it will be 20. So it will be 5. So my answer will be 25. So I'm going to multiply 4 by 25 to give me a denominator of 100. So also I'm going to multiply 3 by 75 to give me the numerator, the new numerator. So it will be 75. So the answer here will be 75%. Okay, girls, I'm going to repeat this step again. Now I don't have a denominator of 100. So I have to get an equivalent fraction. How I'm going to get an equivalent fraction? I will get an equivalent fraction by multiplying the numerator and a denominator by the same number. So I will get in the denominator 100. So I must divide 100 by 4 to get a number. This number I will multiply it by 4. So I will get 100 and I will multiply it by 3 to get the new numerator. Got it, girls? Let me do number 5. Also, number 5, I don't have 100. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to divide 100 by 5. 100 by 5 is 20. So I'm going to multiply down by 20 and in the numerator by 20. So now I got 100 in the denominator and in the numerator I got 80. So now I can write my percent. 80%. Here, 20. 20 also, I cannot write easily the percent. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to divide 100 by 20. So it will be 5. So when I multiply 20 by 5, it will be 100. So also I'm going to multiply 7 by 5. So it will be up in the numerator 35. So my answer here will be 35%. Again here, I don't have a numerator of 100. So I'm going to divide what? I'm going to divide 100 by 50. Very, very important. So it will be 2. Here you can guess 50 multiplied by 2 is 100. So I'm going to multiply also 13 by 2. So it will be 26. So my answer here will be 26%. You are writing after me, girls?
Yes, teacher.
Okay. Here the same. I don't have 10. I don't have 100. So I'm going to divide 100 by 10. So it will be 10. So I'm going to multiply the denominator by 2 to give me 100. And the numerator by 10 also. So I got here 90. So now I can get the percent. So I can write 90%. Okay, girls. Here I have write a percent. 2 out of 5. 2 out of 5 is like 2 over 5. And I'm going to repeat the same steps again. 2 out of 5. So I'm going to multiply 5 by 20 and 2 by 20. Okay, girls? It is the same like number 5. Because 5 and 5 in the denominator. Okay, girls? Here in number 3. 3 out of 20. It will be 3 over 20. So it will be the same like number 6. You're going to multiply the denominator by 5 and the numerator by 5. Okay, girls? Got it, girls? Okay, fast, because 2 minutes are left. I will answer 14 and 15. Right. In the simplest, I have here percent and I want to change it to fraction. How I will change it to fraction? I will drop the percent and I will write here what? I will write it as 28 over 100. Okay, girls? I will drop the percent and I will write 5 over 100. I will drop the percent and I will write 30 over 100. And of course, I'm going to simplify. Of course, I have to simplify. When I simplify here, number 14, it will be 7 over 25. When I simplify here, I will divide 5 up and down, so it will be 1 over 20. When I simplify here, I divide up and down by 10, so it will be 3 over 10. That's for this lesson.